Well, first, hello. I have to apologise for any train noises or bird noises because I'm in the garden in Levenshulme, so you tend to get that. I'm near the train line. So, hello. I'm Jeremy Hode. I'm standing as an independent candidate in the local elections for Levenshulme ward. I've lived in Levenshulme for almost 20 years. And I love the people and I love the place. It's a fantastic place to be. It's very special with a strong, diverse community, and I'm proud to be part of that community. But what a lot of people have been telling me recently is, and over a period, is that they don't feel that they're being listened to, and that they're taken for granted. And problems that we've got in the community persist year after year. I think they deserve better. I think Levenshulme deserves better. I'll be an independent voice for Levenshulme, standing up for the priorities that we have as a community, listening to everyone and fighting for you, regardless of who you are. I've never stood for election before, and I've never been a member of a political party. I believe local politics should be about people, not parties, focused on the community and focused on the local. I'm someone who knows the area. I live around the corner, and you can rely on me to be open, honest, and accessible. I fought against the council's proposals to close our baths and library a number of years ago and helped secure the new Arcadia facility, which is one of the most used facilities of its kind across Manchester. I'm secretary of Levenshulme Community Association, which brings a network of community groups together to have a voice and share experience and understanding of the area. And I've organised Levenshulme Pride, which is the largest free local pride in Manchester, growing from only about half a dozen groups at the start and venues to the last time that happened, 26 venues across Levenshulme. I've celebrated with you, I've campaigned with you, I've been at vigils with you, and I've challenged our councillors and our council all the way through living in Levenshulme, holding them to account and standing up for what I think is best for Levenshulme. So it would be an honour to represent Levenshulme as a councillor. As I say, I'm new to this, I've never stood before, and for me it's all about the community. It's about being an independent voice, somebody who lives here, somebody who works here, somebody who knows the area. There are many groups that I've been involved with over the years, and many people that I've got to know and love throughout the area. So this is my community. It's your community, it's our community together. I'd say think local, be independent, and I'd appreciate the support and votes in the election. The important thing is, more than anything, that people in Levenshulme feel they're being listened to, not taken for granted, not talked to or talked at, but genuinely listened to, so that we can come together as a community, we can work together, we can address any problems that there are, we can find solutions, and we can draw on the amazing people and businesses and residents in Levenshulme to make the place a better place together. Thanks.
Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. Daniel, if you can just highlight Zahid, and equally, Zahid, would you like to share something about yourself to us?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Jeremy. It was interesting to hear you speak. Before I start, if there's knocking on the door, that's my kids, so I apologize in advance. I've got a brief statement here. Right. My name is Zahid Hussain. I'm the Labour candidate representing the Labour Party in Levenshulme. If you'd asked me 12 months ago if I'd been running for council, I would have laughed, but here I am. What changed? If I'm honest, I think we'd all agree that a lot has changed over the last 12 months. The world has changed. It's a different place. I'm a working dad with 3 young children, and I'm a school governor. I run school literacy projects to inspire underprivileged children to become young Shakespeareans. That's what I do. I think education is really important for social mobility and for eradicating inequalities. I'm also a writer. I'm an author. I'm probably best known for my novel, The Curry Mile. I currently chair UNESCO Manchester City of Literature, and my role entails advocating for the inclusion of ordinary Mancunians. I've helped to do that by making it what I think is one of the city's most inclusive boards. Locally, I've taught at the Medina Mosque and attended literary workshops at what is now Lions Cafe. In fact, I have deep links with the area going back over 30 years, and I have friends and extended family that still live here. There's a lot to love about Levenshulme. Here, local residents have launched projects like Levenshulme Clean Air and Barlow Road Community Orchard. These are two shining examples of the great Mancunian spirit. However, like any area, Levenshulme faces challenges. Little outs and fly tipping fools, they cause misery. I'll work with residents, community groups and businesses to sweep out the rubbish. Reckless drivers put everyone's life at risk. I'll work with Greater Manchester Police, the community safety team and residents to make Levenshulme safer. Manchester City Council has declared a climate emergency. We must make strides in getting the neighbourhood active, and I encourage parents and children where it's safe to walk to school. The pandemic has hurt families, driven up unemployment and increased poverty. Food banks are a lifeline to many, and I will work with local groups to get the resources they deserve, because no child in our city should go hungry. As a working dad, I worry for the climate. I worry about the lack of social mobility and that things won't get better. I worry my children's future is over before it started. But I also believe we can make life better for everyone if we work together. The ruling Conservatives have crippled the NHS. Today we live in a world of zero-hour contracts, endemic homelessness, few affordable homes and rising hate crime. What's the answer to this mess? A Labour government which puts communities first. Serving your local community is one of the most noblest endeavours, and I would be privileged to represent Levenshulme, working alongside colleagues such as Councillors Sidra and Bassett to be a staunch representative for Levenshulme in the Town Hall. And I welcome questions tonight. And if you have further questions or you want to get in touch with me afterwards, please feel free to contact me.
Brilliant. Thanks, Zahid.